Hello and welcome to a yoga flow. My name is Renay, and let's get started today in child's pose. With your big toes touching, your knees open wide. Find a comfortable spot on your mat as you walk your hands forward and allow your forehead to melt down to your mat and soften in your elbows. You can start to rub your third eye side to side. And sink your hips down to your heels and take a full breath in and a cleansing breath out. Find your Ujjayi breath, a little stillness in your forehead as you breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. The slight restriction in the back of your throat. Start to walk your fingertips to the front of your mat to where you feel your elbows lift off your mat. A bigger side stretch in your side waist and press your inner armpits down. Take that breath in and breath out. 2 more. Breath in and breath out. Breath in and breath out. Make your way to tabletop. Shift up, slide your hands under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Inhale, gaze up, tailbone lifts, open your heart for cow pose. Exhale, press into your hands, round and curl for cat. Inhale, gaze up, tailbone lifts, heart is open, draw your ribs forward. Exhale, press into your hands, round and coil out through your spine. Press your hips forward, chin to your chest. Inhale, gaze up, tailbone lifts. Exhale, round and curl. And 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more, biggest breath yet. Roll your shoulders back slightly, bend your elbows as you pull your chest forward, tailbone lifts. And exhale, round as you squeeze your navel into your spine, chin to your chest. Come back to a neutral spine and reach your right arm up, directly up to where you open your right shoulder on top of your left, then circle your right arm all the way around. And take a breath in as you reach up. Now sweep your right arm under your left, bend your left elbow, and inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, sweep it through. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, slide it through. Inhale, reach up. 1 more time. Warm up your left shoulder. Inhale. And exhale. Sweep your right arm forward as you lift your back leg up. Draw your outer left hip down as you lift from your back inner thigh. Squeeze your navel into your spine and reach in both directions as you take a breath in. Exhale, knee to your elbow. Round it out. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round, knee to your elbow. Inhale, lengthen, hold here. And release your right hand down and your left knee down. Inhale your left arm up. And circle it around. Take these nice big circles. Inhale your left arm up. Exhale, sweep it through. And come all the way back up. Inhale. Exhale, sweep it through. Press with your right hand. Inhale. Reach. Exhale, sweep. 2 more. Inhale, up. Exhale, reach. Inhale, up. Pause here. Circle it all the way around. Reach your left arm forward. Squeeze your core in as you extend your right leg. Draw your outer right hip down as you lift from your back inner thigh. Flex your back foot. Squeeze your core. Reach in both directions. Breath in. Exhale, knee to your elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to your elbow. Inhale, lengthen, pause. And reach your left hand down, your right knee down. Circle out your hips. Just creating these big circular motions. And take it in the other direction. Come back to a neutral spine. Tuck your toes under. Send your hips up and back for downward facing dog. You can pedal out your feet. Spread your fingers out wide as you press away from your mat. Bring your hip creases up and back. And take a full breath in as you rise to the balls of your feet. And sink your heels down on your exhale. Inhale, lift high. And exhale, sink it low. Inhale, lift high. Bend your knees as you gaze forward. Walk your hands towards your feet. Or walk your feet towards your hands. Grab opposite elbows. Let your head hang heavy and sway side to side. Shake out your head, yes and no. Create a generous bend in your knees. Release your hands down to your mat. Roll up one vertebra at a time. Allow your head to lift last. Your shoulders roll back. Tadasana, mountain's pose. Inhale, reach your arms up. Palms touch. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up, gaze up. Interlock your thumbs. Exhale over to the right side. Create a nice side stretch. Dig both heels into your mat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale over to your left side. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, cactus your arms. Chest lifts. Heart open. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, flat back. Swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Press your shins back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Press your shins back. Find some length, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. Squeeze your core. Palms touch above your head. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up, gaze up. Interlock your thumbs and take it over to the right side. Nice side stretch. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, way over to the left. Squeeze your core. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, flat back, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Press your shins back. Find some length. Exhale, forward fold. Take your left leg back and draw your left knee down. Low lunge. Inhale, reach your arms up. Press your hips forward. Open your heart. Take a nice breath in. And breath out. Spin your pinkies forward and your thumbs out. Create your outer triceps. Press them forward. Wrap your ribs in. And lift your heart. Take a breath. Exhale, float your hands down and shift your hips back as you draw your right heel forward. So this might be a good place to put blocks under your hands. Inhale, lengthen in your chest, flatten out your back. Exhale, heart to your knee. Feel a nice stretch behind the back of your right leg. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, stretch. If you need a little extra, place your left hand and cross it over towards your right. Find some length, flatten out your back. And bring both hands on either side of your foot and point your right foot down to your mat. Tuck your back toe under and forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Slide your right leg back. Draw your right knee down to your mat. Inhale, reach your arms up. Press your hips forward. Wrap your ribs in. Find some length in your chest. Pull your triceps back, shoulders down. Pinkies forward, thumbs back. Take a breath in and breath out. One more breath in and breath out. Slide your hands down to your mat and shift your hips back as you flex your front foot. Find length in your front leg. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, heart to your knee. Inhale, lengthen and lift. Exhale, heart to your knee. If you need more, take your right hand and cross it over. And find this nice little upper body twist as you start to straighten your left knee even more. Take a breath in and breath out. Pull your left hip crease back. And bring your hands on either side of your foot. Plant your left foot down to your mat. Tuck your back toe under, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Heel toe your feet together and bend your knees. Your knees touch. Inhale, Utkatasana chair pose. Sink your hips low. Reach your arms high, biceps closer towards your ears. Gaze down, see if you can see your toes, wiggle your toes, then lift your chest back up. Tailbone drops down, ribs in, breath in. Sink it deeper and lower into your heels. Inhale and exhale. 2 more breaths. 1 more inhale. Forward fold as you exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands and come to a high plank. Top of a push-up. Shoulders over your wrists. Squeeze your core. Take a breath in and breath out. So you have an option to drop your knees here. Breath in and breath out. 2 more. Last breath. Exhale, lower your knees, your chest, chin, all the way to your mat. Inhale, cobra. Press the tops of your toes down. Exhale, release. Inhale, cobra, lift. Exhale, release. 1 more. Inhale, cobra, lift in your chest. Elbows by your side. Exhale, release. Tuck your toes under and shift it up to high plank. Inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Inhale, rise to the balls of your feet. Send your heels down. Exhale. Inhale your right leg up and back and open out your hip. Bend your knee. Circle out your ankle. And straighten your right leg. Square off your hips. Flex your back foot. Inhale. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to your nose. Step it through. Crescent lunge. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Then lift your shoulders up. Chest up, reach up. Sink your hips low. Take a breath in and breath out. Slightly dip your tailbone down. Press your hips forward. Start to find length in your back knee. Take a breath in and breath out. 1 more breath in, maybe your palms touch. And exhale, we flow through chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or an upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg up and back. Open out your hip, bend your knee. Circle out your ankle. And straighten your left leg. Square off your hips. Flex your back foot. Inhale. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round, knee to your nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to your nose, crescent lunge. Step it through, gaze forward. Squeeze your inner thighs, lift your shoulders. Inhale, your arms come up. Draw your tailbone down. Lift and open your heart. Sink it lower. Find some length in your back knee. A few more breaths right here. Spin your pinkies forward, triceps forward, shoulders away from your ears. Lift in your heart. Maybe your palms touch. As you gaze back, open out, take that breath. Exhale, flow through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, rise to the balls of your feet. Bend your knees, gaze forward and step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees, Utkatasana, chair pose. Inhale your arms up, sink it low. 3 breaths. Take another full breath in. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, knee to your nose, crescent lunge. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Inhale your arms up, maybe your palms touch, gaze up. Exhale, flow through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Inhale your left leg up. Exhale, knee to your nose, crescent lunge. Step it through. Lift your shoulders. Arms follow. Big breath in. Maybe your palms touch. Exhale, flow through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, rise to the balls of your feet. Bend your knees, gaze forward, step, maybe hop. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Utkatasana. Inhale, reach your arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, knee to your nose. Step it through, crescent lunge. Inhale your arms up, stay here. Warrior 2, spin your back heel down. Your right arm forward, left arm back. Create some more space and depth in your warrior 2. Relax your shoulders from your ears. Pull your right knee open, externally rotating your knee. Take that breath in and breath out. 2 more. Sink low on your exhales. Reverse your warrior. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, reach your right hand down. Spin to the ball of your back foot, both hands down. Inhale your right arm up. Exhale your right hand down. Squeeze your inner thighs. Inhale, come all the way up to crescent lunge. Exhale, reach it forward. Find this big diagonal. Pull your right hip crease back. Square off your hips. Ribs in, navel in. Bend your back knee and reach and extend forward for warrior 3. Lift from your back inner thigh. Take a breath in and breath out. Maybe bend your right knee slightly to square off your hips. Drop your left hip down. 1 more breath in and breath out. Reach your hands down. Lift your left leg high and stretch it out. Maybe use those blocks under your hands here. Take a nice breath in and breath out. You can draw your left hip way down. Lift from your back inner thigh. Maybe place your right hand around your right ankle, and maybe your left hand meets it. And find that float. And start to slide your left foot behind your right. So right foot crosses your left. And take a little forward fold here. Feel a nice stretch on the outside of your left thigh. And slide your left foot way back and create a runner's lunge. So draw your back knee down, heel toe your right foot over to the right side and press into your hips. Inhale, lift in your heart. And exhale, send your hips forward and deeper. For extra, you can bend your back knee, reach around with your right hand, and clasp the top of your foot with your hand. Roll your right shoulder back. Take a breath in and breath out. Release your foot down. Bring your right hand outside your right foot, heel toe, one big heel, one big toe, your right foot back in line with your knee and your hip. Tuck your back toe under, lift off your back knee, squeeze your inner thighs, come back to crescent lunge. Inhale. And exhale, warrior two. Straighten your right leg, toes in, heels out. Inhale, lift in your chest. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Bring your hands under your shoulders. And pull your chest through. See if you can get your hips in line with your heels. So your hips want to lean back. So pull your hips forward, your chest forward. And find that flat back. Inhale. And exhale. Take your hands back to your hips, flat back all the way up. Inhale. Warrior two, exhale. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, straighten your right leg. Reach your right hand forward, way forward. Take it into Trikonasana triangle pose. Right hand inside your right inner ankle. Left fingertips way up towards the sky. So use the back of your right hand to press into your inner ankle as you rotate your chest open. Take another breath. Reach your left arm forward. Cut the horizon, bicep towards your ear. Maybe your right hand meets it. Rotate your left shoulder open. Take that breath. You got it. One more. Warrior two, bend your right knee. Sink it down. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And exhale, let's flow through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Inhale your left leg up and back. Exhale, knee to your nose, crescent lunge. Step it through. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Inhale, reach your arms up. Sink your tailbone down low. Take a breath in. And breath out. Extend your arms forward. Create a big diagonal. Pull your left hip crease back. Rotate your shoulders away from your ears. Armpits press down and forward. Squeeze your core. Bend off your back knee. And warrior three. Draw your right hip down. Lift from your back inner thigh. Find length and stretch. Take a breath. Maybe bend your left knee. Just slightly to find your balance. One more nice breath in. And place your hands down to your mat. Lift your right leg high. Give it a stretch here. You can open out your right hip and feel a stretch. And then draw your right hip crease way down. Square off your hips. Take your left hand and reach it around your left ankle. And maybe your right hand meets it. Squeeze your core. You can start to draw your elbows behind your calf. And then place both hands back down under your shoulders and slide your right foot behind your left. So pinky toe to pinky toe. Draw your heart towards your knee. And feel a nice stretch on the outer edge of your right foot. Or right thigh and knee. And take another breath. And let it go. Slide your right leg way back to runner's lunge. Draw your right knee down. Heel toe your left foot all the way over to the left side. Then hinge forward and press your left heel into your mat. Find length as you lift your chest. You can bend your back knee and reach around with your left hand and grab the top of your left foot as you roll your left shoulder back for a little deeper stretch. And release your foot down. Heel toe your left foot back. One big heel, one big toe so that your left hand is outside your left foot. Tuck your back toe under. Squeeze your inner thighs. Lift off your back knee, crescent lunge. Inhale. Warrior two. Spin your back heel down. Exhale. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, reach your left arm forward, draw your left hip back. Let's take toes in, heels out. Interlace your hands behind your back. Inhale, rotate your chest open. Exhale, forward fold. And draw your hip creases up and back. Maybe the base of your hands start to touch. You might want to use a towel here or a strap if you have a strap, just to create some more space to stretch. And begin to reach your hands under your shoulders. And take your hands to your hips, flat back up, inhale. Warrior two, exhale. Inhale, reverse your warrior, straighten your left leg. Reach your left arm forward, draw your right hip crease back. Triangle, Trikonasana. Press your left back of your palm into your left inner ankle as you reach your right hand high. Squeeze your core, shoulders down. Begin to cut the horizon. Slice your right hand forward. Draw your right shoulder back. Then reach your left arm forward. Squeeze your core. Take another breath. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And exhale, let's flow through Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Shift into a high plank. Breath in. Exhale, lower all the way to your mat. Reach your arms out into a T. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your legs. Shoulders away from your ears. Slightly tuck your chin to lift higher. Squeeze your core. Point your toes, lift your knees. Bring your knees a little closer together. Take a breath in. And breath out. Plant your hands and shift back to child's pose, but keep your knees together as you slide your hands back behind you. Draw your forehead to your mat. Let your shoulders roll forward. Slowly begin to roll all the way up. Widen your knees out and lift your hips to slide your glutes inside your heels. Widen your knees as much as feels comfortable. And you can stay here, lean back, or begin to press your elbows and forearms down to your mat and feel a nice stretch in your quads. And slowly make your way back up. Press your forearms, elbows down. Wiggle your knees in and take downward facing dog. Bend and pedal out if you need to. And shift to high plank. Take a breath in. Pull your left hand to the center. And draw your heels over to the left. Stack your right foot on top of your left as you reach your right arm high for side plank. Pashistasana. Squeeze your shoulder blades as you lift your right hip up. Gaze up. Then slice and cut the horizon. Reach your fingertips forward. Take another breath in. Breath out. One more breath in. Reach your right hand down. Shift your left hand over to the left. Downward dog. Reach your right leg up. And sweep it through to half pigeon. Ultimately, you want your shin parallel to your mat. Your hips are squared. You're on the back of your back knee. But if you need to slide your heel in a little more to create that space, you can. You can also place a block under your right hip. Forearms draw down. and let go. Couple more breaths. And lift up in your chest. Plant your hands down. Come back to downward dog split. Lift your right leg high. Open out your hip, bend your knee. Option to flip your dog. Plant your right foot back behind you. Reach your right arm and extend it up. And come back to downward facing dog. Take a breath in and breath out. Shift to high plank. Take your right hand and shift it in the center of your mat. Roll to the outer edge of your right foot so you can stack your left foot on top of your right and lift your left arm high. Squeeze your core. Press away from your mat, maybe gaze up, and then slice the horizon. Reach your bicep towards your ear. Find length as you stretch. And take a couple more breaths. And plant your left hand down. Slide your right hand back out. Downward facing dog. Lift your left leg high. Breath in. Sweep it through to half pigeon. Flex your left foot. Square off your hips. Take a breath in. And breath out. Maybe your forearms and elbows come down to your mat. Just allow for a couple more breaths here to let go. And lift up in your chest, plant your hands down. Tuck your back toe under, three-legged dog. Lift your left leg up high. Open out your hip, bend your knee. Option to flip your dog. And come back to downward facing dog. Inhale, rise to the balls of your feet. Bend your knees, gaze forward, step or hop. Top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Bend your knees, reach your arms high. Hands to your heart and twist. Left elbow crosses your right knee. Press your right palm into your left as you find that big twist. Sink your hips low. Weight in your heels. Take your navel to the left and your chest to the right. 2 more breaths. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees, Utkatasana. Reach your arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Twist right elbow, crosses your left knee. Press your left palm into your right. Sink your hips lower than your heart. Take it back into your heels. Sit and dip your hips down to the edge of that chair. Now take your navel and twist it to the right, and your chest opens out to the left. Take a breath in and twist it out. 2 more breaths. On your exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Slide your hands back behind you, bend your knees, and sink your hips down to your mat, and lengthen your legs forward. Flex your feet, inhale your arms up, and exhale, forward fold. Take your peace fingers around your big toes. You can use a towel, a little hand towel around your feet, or grab the outer edges of your feet, or even interlock your hands around your soles of your feet. Just work on a flat spine, flat back opening here. Take a breath in and exhale, pull. And lift back up in your chest, soles of your feet touch, knees open, grab at your ankles. Inhale, exhale, press. Use your elbows on your inner thighs. And lengthen all the way up. Take your hands to your thighs, plant the soles of your feet down to your mat. Reach your arms out forward, shift your chest and shoulders back as you lift your legs for boat pose. You can have your knees bent here. Just squeeze your core and hold. Hold, take it a little lower, maybe straighten your legs even more. Then we pulse up, 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 up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees, hands to your heart. Rock it out, rock it out, rock it out. Keep going. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach your arms out, lower down slowly to your mat. Reach your arms out, up above. Nice stretch in both directions. And then pull your knees into your chest and give yourself a hug. Grab the outer edges of your feet for happy baby. Take your elbows inside and sway it out side to side. Then pull your knees into your chest. Open your arms out into a T and let your knees fall to the left as you gaze to the right. And draw your knees back in. Let your knees fall to the right as you gaze to the left. And pull your knees back into the center and give yourself one final hug. A hug of self-love and gratitude for showing up on your mat. Take a full breath in through your nose. Hold at the top. Open your mouth, audible exhale. Release into your final resting pose for Shavasana. Roll your shoulders away from your ears. Slightly tuck your chin into your chest. And let go. Feel your body weight sink into your mat. Allow your facial muscles to become soft. And find a sense and space of peace. Begin to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, and rock your neck side to side. Extend your arms over your head. As you plant the soles of your feet down to your mat, roll over to your favorite side. And gently press yourself up to a seated position. And face the front of your mat, and cross at your ankles, bring your hands to your heart center, and bow to your inner light. Namaste.